Hi there. These comments are for one of my students. I am Michael from OTC, OnlineTOEFLCourse.com. I'm getting ready to listen to your speaking task. Okay, so let me get the independent speaking rubrics ready. Okay, so let's take a look. You said, "Hi, Michael, I've recorded." I would just say recorded here. Don't confuse the present perfect from the simple past. I would just put I recorded one speaking task. Can you please evaluate my task? The question, I would put the question is the following. You have been asked to choose between two apartments to live in next semester. One apartment, you want to put one apartment is near the campus but slightly expensive, and the other one is a little far from campus but cheaper. So which one would you prefer and why? All right, this is a good question. And I'm opening your file right now. Let's see how you did. And I'll listen to the whole thing one time without making any comments. The second time, I'll make a few comments on the task.
If I have been asked to choose between mentioned two apartments for my living in next semester, I definitely go for the second one for its affordability, and also it gives me the doing physical exercise. First of all, it is cheaper, so it is affordable, and I really don't want to spend more money from my parents for my own comfort. And the second reason is that some person who live near the campus, they sometimes forget to do physical exercise, but when I live outside of the campus, it gives me the opportunity to work that is similar to the physical exercise.
A little bit hard to understand you. Okay, so there's no 3 in this one. You're definitely in the 2 range, at least for sure, because of topic development right there. You see that? Speech is basically intelligible, though listener effort is needed because of unclear articulation, awkward intonation, choppy rhythm pace, meaning may be obscured, yes, yes, and more yes. So there's no way you're going to get out of the 2 range until you speak more clearly. That is of utmost importance. Before you do anything right now, you must improve the intelligibility of your English. Once that is good, you can focus on topic development, organization, all of those things, but you must speak clearly first and foremost before you get that high score. Okay, let's listen to it one more time again.
If I have been asked to choose between mentioned two apartments for my living in next semester, I definitely go for the second one for it.
I would say if I were asked, I would go for blah blah blah. I would probably use the simple past to talk about a present or possible situation. That's probably the best verb tense based on what the speaking prompt is asking you to do. But notice how if I have been asked, those are the unnecessary kind of pauses I'm talking about. You got to get a little faster with your pacing.
Affordability, and also it gives me the doing physical exercise. First of all,
How about because of stability and physical health? And then you can balance those ideas with a little bit better parallel structure.
it is cheaper, so it is affordable, and I really don't
It is cheaper, it's equitable. Well, what does that mean? What are you trying to say there?
want to spend more money from my parents for my own comfort. And the second reason is that some person who live near the campus, they sometimes forget to do physical exercise, but when I live outside of the campus, it gives me the opportunity to work that is similar to the physical exercise.
Okay, so yeah, I think that my score is pretty accurate. I'm going to put you between 2.0 and 2.5. Let's say 15 to 16 points out of 30 right now. I think also you have maybe some minor problems with your language use, and also with your word choice, like effortable. I wasn't sure. I know what it means. It's effort, right? Or you're trying to use effort as an adjective, but I don't think we really use it like that. So there's not what I call a really good automaticity of language use. You use certain grammar and vocabulary type structures that are not very common, that don't sound natural. So you got to work on that a little bit more. So again, your score is about 15 to 16 points out of 30. So based on where you are right now, I think it's a good idea for you to spend time studying in the vocabulary part of my course. I think that's a great place to start. Vocabulary lesson 3, for example, lesson 4, 5, and 6. You can focus on learning those words. That's going to expand out your language use, so you won't be as restricted or limited to what you can say. You'll be able to speak about a wide range of topics without a lot of problems. In the pronunciation area of my course, if you haven't done the pronunciation pretest yet, do that immediately. If you've already done that, then just keep going through those lessons. And then at the end of each accent reduction video, you want to do the sentence and the paragraph readings. Try to read with me in the video out loud at the same pace, with the same rhythm, with the same tone, and also articulating all those consonant and vowel sounds accurately, correctly. All right, and thank you for doing this practice test. Hang in there, buddy. Everybody's got to start somewhere, right? We all start at some level. And what I want to do is, instead of you being from 2.0 to 2.5, hopefully, maybe by the end of 30 days, you can get to where you're scoring between 2.5 and 3, and then eventually, maybe a few months down the line, you'll be between 3.0 and 3.5. I think that's definitely possible, but it's going to take effort and work on your part, but we can get there.